Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Chris Price, one of our certified financial planners, and we want to wrap up 2025. I want to walk you through some of the biggest financial planning lessons of the year. I want to talk about what worked, what didn't work, and what all this means for your financial plan heading into 2026. This year was a year that rewarded discipline, it rewarded patience, it rewarded people who stayed proactive. We're going to break this year down section by section, starting with the market rewarded discipline. This year, equity markets continued their run from their 2023 and 2024, hitting multiple all year highs. And the truth is simple: the investor who stayed consistent were the ones who benefited the most. The people who tried to, let's say, time the headlines or wait for multiple big dips often held too much cash and missed significant growth. Now, the lesson's pretty simple here, right? A disciplined, long-term investment plan continues to win. Another big topic was interest rates shifting. Now, most of you know the Federal Reserve spent most of 2025 preparing for a path forward for future rate cuts. The timing was super uncertain. The direction and the trend might be clear, but the timing was uncertain. This meant refinancing opportunities improved for some homeowners. This also meant short-term savings continued to offer attractive yields, but not enough to justify sitting out of the market. And most importantly, bond portfolios stabilized as expectations became clearer. Now, as always, you build wealth through long-term fundamentals, not by predicting rate movements month to month. Now, retirement planning this year took center stage again with the Secure Act 2.0, which was a defining force this year. We saw major updates for business owners, we saw major updates for high income families, and anyone really approaching retirement. We saw that Roth strategies remained powerful. There was plenty of 401k plan designs that pushed towards better compliance, and more households shifted their attention from accumulating their assets to income and distribution. Required minimum distributions was also a big topic, especially for anyone turning 73 this year. Now, taxes became a moving target, as most of you might know, for this year. Tax planning played a large role in 2025. The middle of the year, we had the passing of the One Big Beautiful Bill. But before that, we were working on the 2026 sunsetting rules, which influenced the planning conversations in the beginning of the year. Many families began repositioning assets, being proactive. Roth conversions accelerated this year. Income harvesting became a strategic conversation. Charitable giving increased for tax leverage, and trust-based planning grew with multi-generational wealthy families. Now, families who acted early on this year put themselves in a stronger position than families that waited. Section 5, a big kind of trend I saw in people is simplicity over priority. One of the biggest themes I saw this year was simplicity. More people wanted fewer accounts, fewer statements, and a clearer view of what they actually owned. We saw a surge in rollovers from old 401ks to their current 401k, consolidating investment accounts, and just a reduced overlapping of some of the holdings in each of those accounts. Now, the simpler your financial life is, the more confidence you tend to have and tend to feel. So this year was just another year that proved that. Now, for my business owners, you faced big planning decisions. You had a busy year this year. We saw many companies reevaluate their retirement plans because of this. Some just had to redesign their 401ks. Others switched providers entirely. We saw an increased interest in what they call ESOPs, employee stock option plans, and a renewed surge in urgencies toward updating your buy-sell agreement and your key persons protections. With 2026 tax changes on the horizon, business planning became a year-round effort and a moving target. We saw families reinforce their protection planning. Even though the markets were strong, many families realized that what they were missing was an essential protection layer of their finances. This year brought renewed attention to things like estate planning, beneficiary reviews, insurance audits, and long-term care strategies. Mind you, this is not the glorious part of investing or financial planning, but protecting your family is foundational when it comes to a financial plan. So Before we close out this year, here are some key actions you can consider. So for my individuals and families, please review your 2025 performance. Maybe rebalance your 2026 for 2026. Evaluate Roth conversions. Max out retirement contributions. Use HSA's benefits. Review your estate plan and your beneficiaries. Reassess cash reserves versus long-term investments. For my business owners, confirm your 401k is in compliance. Review plan design and matching formulas. Evaluate Secure Act 2.0 credits. Update buy-sell agreements. Revisit your exit strategy or your succession plan. If 2025 taught us anything, it's that financial planning must stay dynamic. Markets shift, tax law changes, life changes. But with the right strategy and the team that guides you, you can approach 2026 with clarity, confidence, and real momentum. With that being said, if any of you have any questions or want to have a conversation with myself and my team, reach out to us. We're more than happy to help. I want to thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon.